Josh Taylor. I think it's over, guys. I think Josh Taylor does not have it anymore in him at the top level. I think it's time for Josh Taylor to hang it up. Seriously, guys, I don't think he's got it anymore. Josh Taylor loses to Echo Essiman in a fight that Josh Taylor had a lot of success in the earlier rounds. As the fight progresses, Josh Taylor fade away. Lost a lot of the middle rounds and of course lost the late rounds, and it was the right decision. But looking at Josh Taylor's demeanor and his energy and the way he behaves after that fight, I can just see that Josh Taylor is not that fighter that he once was. The undisputed super lightweight champion that he once was, he's not the same. And I think this deterioration came from the Jack Catterall fights. I think Josh Taylor's downhill trajectory started with those Jack Catterall fights where he lost the fight, the first one. The judges robbed Jack Catterall, and that gave Josh Taylor a false confidence, which I don't think he's recovered from. He then lost to Teofimo Lopez in a fight where Teofimo Lopez absolutely dominated Josh Taylor. Like in a total domination where Josh Taylor was just a passenger in the fight. He looked like a shadow of himself in that ring against Teofimo Lopez. So, look, I don't see where he goes from here. I don't see what he does next. I don't see if he can win the next fight, if there's a next fight. He's had a great career. I mean, becoming undisputed champion against Jose Ramirez was a very good fight. And I'm sure he's made a lot of money in his career to call it quits. I think, the more he stays in the ring, the more damage he takes and the more impact that has on his lives. And one thing that I see Josh Taylor always suffering from is that he marks up really quickly, right? So he gets hit and his skin, opens up and there's too much blood and it looks worse every time he fights. He just looks worse. And I think at this point in his career, with these losses and the way he's sort of taking these losses, I think it's time for him to just hang it up, enjoy the time with your family. He's probably made some money. I hope he's made some money. If not, then he's going to carry on fighting because he's going to want to make some money before retiring. But if he's made some money now, just for his health's sake, I think Josh Taylor needs to hang it up, and I don't think there's much more left in there for him to be fighting. Good career. I mean, beating the likes of Regis Prograis, Ivan Baranchyk, Ryan Martin. You've got Victor Postol, like some really, really good wins. Jose Ramirez, as I mentioned there, and then the Jack Catterall fights, which the first one was an absolute robbery. Teofimo Lopez done him. Jack Catterall won that second fight convincingly, and now Echo Essiman, I think, has put the nail in the coffin there. And I think for Josh Taylor, it's time to hang it up. I don't know how you guys score that fight. Josh Taylor, he protested. He felt that he had won the fight. I don't think he did. Of course, the fight was in Scotland and in his hometown. And he probably was expecting some advantage, right? But I think the judges were fair. They thought that Echo Essiman did more work in the latter and the middle rounds. And Josh Taylor, just as I said, he just faded away and didn't seem like the fighter that he was before. But you guys get in the comment section and let me know what you think about Josh Taylor losing to Echo Essiman. But Josh Taylor, in my opinion, has had a very good career, a career that he can be proud of. Becoming undisputed champion, it's no joke. And he's done that, beating some really good fighters, cementing his name in history, really, to become an undisputed champion. But I think, as with all fighters, there comes a time where it's time to go. It's time to hang it up. And I genuinely think it's time for Josh Taylor to let it go. Go do something else outside of boxing. Enjoy your life with your family. But you guys get in the comment section and let me know what you think about it. As always, guys, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave your comments in the section below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.